So, welcome to the AHSS Guidelines blog. My name is Max Biegler. I work at Fraunhofer IPK in Berlin, Germany, and I'm here for WorldAutoSteel to talk to you about liquid metal embrittlement. And I'm going to focus on 4 ways to mitigate liquid metal embrittlement when welding advanced high-strength steels. Of course, liquid metal embrittlement is the cracking phenomenon that may occur when you spot weld zinc-coated steel in car body production. So let's jump right in. First step, and I can't stress this enough, is obtain the latest steel grades. Steel producers have optimized their steels in the last couple of years to be way less LME sensitive. So on the right, you're seeing the same label, DB1200 from 2017 and 2023. And just by the advances that the steel producers have done, we were not able to make the steel from 2023 crack as we were able to make the one from 2017 crack. So do not, and I repeat, do not take the material from your basement. Get a new substrate from your steel producers. The second step is to read up on the current state of research. LME has been a focus of the global research community for years now. And there are a lot of good journal publications out there, a lot of good talks at conferences. And of course, WorldAutoSteel has also published 2 studies on the subject. So check them out on the right. The first one is more a general investigation of what LME does, what causes it, what are the impacts, what can I do against it. And the second study takes these learnings and applies them to a real-world production scale environment. Check these publications, understand what is causing an LME so that you can judge its impacts and judge how to avoid it in practice. The third step goes right on along. It's establish an in-house protocol to test for liquid metal embrittlement. Nobody knows your production like you do. So you have to be able to test for liquid metal embrittlement with your production environment and for yourself, for your steels. There is no one-fits-all testing protocol, nothing standardized there yet. So simple protocols are either increasing the weld time, and you see a result of that on the right. With increasing weld time, LME starts to form and form a bit more, because you're introducing more heat and that facilitates the cracking. And the second one is introducing welding imperfections, such as tilting your electrode caps, putting gaps between the sheets. These imperfections can be in line with what you would expect in your production, and that they can give you an idea of how your production environment can facilitate or not facilitate LME cracking. This allows you to determine thresholds for LME formation with your material and your stack-ups. So this is incredibly important. Establish your own testing protocol to really find out how much of an issue LME is during your production. And the fourth step is implementing LME mitigation strategies. Now, all of these steps are sort of sequential. So start by getting the good material, the new material, read up on LME, have your own testing protocols. And when afterwards you still have a couple of spots in the body of white where you think LME might have an impact, then you can implement mitigation strategies. 2 simple ones, 2 easy ones is to increase the working plane diameter of your electrode caps. So use an electrode cap with a larger working plane diameter, spreads the force out more equally over the weld and reduces cracking. The second one is increasing the electrode hold time after welding. So keeping the electrode caps in contact after you weld for a bit longer sucks out some of the heat of the weld and reduces the cracking of the LME cracking. And once again, to repeat, if it's necessary at all to introduce mitigation strategies, then it will only be necessary for a couple of the spot welds for a whole body in white. In any way, mitigation strategies can reduce LME occurrence even further. and can help you to avoid cracking in your body in white. And with that, I'm coming to the end of this AHSS Insights blog. Once again, my name is Max Biegler. I'm here for WorldAutoSteel. I'm the editor of the joining section of the guidelines. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And thank you for the attention.